Dog breeder kept more than 200 animals in filthy conditions on SA property, court told. A dog breeder has gone on trial accused of keeping animals in unbelievably bad and filthy conditions on a puppy farm in rural South Australia. Kerrie Fitzpatrick has been charged with animal cruelty offences. A prosecutor said conditions on her property were not just appalling, but unbelievably bad. Her lawyer said there was adequate water and food at the site. Kerrie Fitzpatrick, from Parrakie in the Murray Mallee, was charged with animal cruelty offences including ill-treating an animal and failing to comply with animal welfare notices in 2018. The Adelaide Magistrates Court heard the 45-year-old and her partner at the time were found in possession of over 200 animals during an RSPCA inspection, despite the local council permitting the breeders to own no more than 100. Prosecutor Peter Salu told the court that the RSPCA seized 10 dogs from the property due to their poor condition, with 8 being euthanized due to mental distress. "You can't just say it's appalling, it was unbelievably bad," Dr. Salu said. "It is apparent from the state of the premises that dogs were living in their excrement. There were piles of feces, there was sludge, mud and urine." Dr. Salu said there was no shelter available for a number of animals on the property and no separation barriers between the mesh pens, something which would set off barking and cause distress. "There is evidence that the facility didn't have adequate staff or care," Dr. Salu said. "Dogs are at large burrowing under their cages to escape from them. But worse, there is evidence of a dog that has been wired into a cage." The court heard from RSPCA Inspector Christy Adams, who attended the farm in 2018. She said the wired-in dog could only be accessed if the fence was cut. "That was the worst in my eyes," she said. "You had to unscrew or unhash wire to get in. There were no entry points to access the animal." Body cam footage of Ms. Adams' visit was also shown in court. The footage showed barking dogs in open-air pens with wet floors. Some pens did not provide shelter from the elements. "I saw a dog running in continuous circles that had run a circle into the ground, showing compulsive behaviors," Ms. Adams said. The inspector said she also saw a dog with a possible eye condition, or that had no eyes, and she also saw dogs with hair loss and potential ear issues. Outside the court, defense lawyer Craig Caldicott said the body cam footage showed there was adequate water and food. "There was adequate bedding. There was mud on the farm, there was mud everywhere, you can't do much about that unfortunately," Mr. Caldicott said.